All right, it is time, guys. Let's wrap this series up. Restore. Save number 12. Yeah, so we had just come into this room to talk to this guy. It says Trilby. I don't think he's Trilby. He seems to be a clone or lookalike or something. I'm not exactly sure. A tall and athletic man, physically in his early 30s, wearing absurdly old-fashioned clothes. Yeah, because they're from, like, modern times. This is, like, way in the future. What is with this one over here? It looks like there's a body in here. There's someone in there with skin as white as alabaster. I can't make out any features. I don't think they have any. Are you still there, Spider? What do you think when you hear skin as white as alabaster? There's a particular song I know that you know. I was curious if you could think of it. Okay, let's talk to Trilby. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can help us open that door I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Very random. It's good to know that some things can trigger it, though, 99. So you know, like, okay, I know this happened. I actually know what's causing this. Maybe you can try to help get that under control. But when it's random, what can you do? Okay, so can you help me open a door? Not right now. I wish to remain here until I remember something. How long will that take? How should I know? I have to go. Oh. Oh, there's a hat here. Is this like Trilby's hat? There's something awfully familiar about it. Yeah, it's right on his head. That's what's familiar about it. Let's try to grab it. It wouldn't suit me. Okay, we can't take it. All right, game. Do we need to show him anything? What do we have in our inventory? We have a lens, which we got from glasses that broke. Cell phone, a staple. Oh, maybe we should call someone. Let's try. Well, Samantha, she's the one who got her throat slit. Janine's the other one who we're trying to use. Not trying to use. We're trying to have her help us open the door. So let's try calling her. Huh? What now? We have to get this door open. Quickly. I know. I'm trying to get this guy to help us. Yeah, right. Why is there a body? That's a good question, Weeb. I tried looking at it, and it didn't say very much. Just said it's very white with no discernible features. Okay, what else we got? We have our journal. Anybody else we can call? There we go. Let's try calling Samantha. What happens when we call our dead friend? Oh, we get some letters. Who is this? Two. Oh, I think we read this before. We use this code to get into like a safe or something, if I remember right. Or maybe it was to hack that computer monitor to get the camera feed. So my question is, what is Trilby doing that he can't help us? He wishes to remain here to remember something. That was the camera code. That's right. Thank you, Hasifa. He needs to remember something. I wonder if we have something we can give him to help him remember. Doesn't look like we have anything. Okay, let's explore a little bit more. There's a lab table. I'm not sure if I fully explored this room. There's nothing on it and no cabinets. There's a computer here. Nothing left of interest. Refrigeration unit. I can see some vials of blood and plasma in there and some lumps of tissue in petri dishes. We probably don't need to mess with that. That's my guess. Nope, no use for that. Okay, let's go exploring a little bit. This might be like a timed thing where we'll come back and eventually he'll be like, okay, I'm ready to help you. Oh my gosh. And are you outside for that as well, 99? That is pretty dang hot. I would not enjoy that. You know, everything kind of looks very Silent Hill-ish right now. Earlier, it was much nicer. We never did figure out this fuse box, did we? Wonder what we might be able to do here. It won't open. There's a security lock requiring high clearance. Then there was this fuse box over here. I shove a staple in there? No. So we'll have to come back later for that. And a big barrel of petrol. Oh my gosh, 99. That doesn't sound fun. Can you wear shorts when you work? When it's like that hot outside? Hopefully you can do something to stay cool. Okay, so this is where one of those Trilby clones died. Hey, Phantasma, how's it going? Good to see you. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it. I was going to ask you when you wanted to start the next game. We should finish this game this stream. I'm not sure how far into the stream will be. It might take up most of the stream, in which case, would you want to start Sherlock Holmes on Thursday? So this is the body of Samantha over here. Can't do anything with that. Oh, that's good, 99. At least you get to dress down a little bit to stay comfy. That'd be miserable having to work and all that. What is this? It says father. Looks like it's chained up here. That's true, Weebatum. Yeah, we will not be streaming on Saturday. Luckily, Thursday, though, will be a long stream, which is nice. Here's the office. That must be the symbol of a cult. A circle containing 4 triangles surrounding a square. I think we've already explored this. Oh, no, that's totally fine, Phantasma. I'm totally down to start on Thursday if you're going to be here. Okay, nothing else useful there. There's a notepad here. Did we look at this? The top pages are torn off, but judging by the indentations, someone wrote down a series of numbers I can't quite make out. Is this when we need like a crayon or something to kind of like, you know, draw on it, kind of see the indentations? I forget if we've already done that or not. Oh, that'll be awesome, Phantasma. I can't wait. We did get that code already. Okay. Yeah, I tried to watch the end of the stream, Hasifa, just to remember exactly where we left off, but I know we'd knocked out a few puzzles, and I was like, oh, I forget exactly where we were. Okay, and this guy, we got trapped in here, but he's not talking. He's not saying anything to help us. Back again. Your guard seems to be alive again. So, you think he rose from the grave? I don't know what to think. Thinking is something you need to do more of, boy. He doesn't remember working for you. Of course not. He never does. Were I not trapped in here, I would have been able to give him his usual instructions. How many times have you had to do that? Your questions bore me. Come back if you ever figure anything out. So, I think he is cloning this Trilby guy, and I think Trilby's been murdered 2, maybe 3 times since we've been here, and he keeps getting killed by the tall man, the prince, which, I mean, that's what he wants to go for, right? I think Trilby has a special blood that he wants, so he keeps murdering him over and over, but it's not the right one. Who is John Defoe? Ah, now we're getting somewhere. John Defoe is the bridge keeper. It is through him that the king will enter our world. Where is he? He's all around us. Then again, he's also drifting off somewhere in deep space. Give me a straight answer for God's sake. There is no straight answer to your question. Why do you ask it anyway? Trilby told me the name. It's just about the only thing he remembers. Mere words do not fully restore a lost memory. A picture does a better job. What picture? I'll tell you what. If you could figure out by yourself what work Dr. Hardy was doing for us, I'll help you. Hey, we can actually say that, huh? We could just say, hey, I figured it out. Or we just say, shut up, you. That's really cool, Phantasma, to kind of remind yourself about it. I would appreciate that. And 99 tip for people who eat during depressive spells, sugar-free gum might be a good alternative. You've gone through almost a whole pack the last couple days. That's a smart life hack. Because, yeah, a lot of people will eat junk food or sweets when they're depressed. And, like, then they just regret it later, right? Because they're binging on the stuff. Let's say we figured out what it was. How do you buy $92 of lotion and soap? Although I say that, I can spend a lot of money on other crap. So, never mind. It's got to be some good stuff. I I figured out what Dr. Hardy was doing. Do tell. Ah. I mean, the thing that makes the most sense to me was I think she was a cloner. Because she's cloning this guy, right? That's my first guess. But you also have an option saying, I don't think she was here as a scientist at all, which also seemed correct because of their confrontations to each other, you know? And Hasifa, the first day of winter in Australia, greeted with a big cold snap, very gusty and cold. It's winter in Australia, Hasifa? Man, time zones, different hemispheres, blows my mind. And Weebatomi, if our character is the same person who fell down the elevator shaft in the beginning, does that mean the cult has been taking care of us? Maybe, technically, Weebatomi, I think so. And it's an artisan shop near you, and it's all handmade. There you go. Once you get that personal touch, not mass produced, you definitely pay a pretty penny, but it's really nice. And you got some good body butters and a sugar scrub. Ah, someone's gonna have a nice bath soon. Hey, Bajuka Joe, what's up, dude? How you been? What is new? I'm going to go ahead and say she was a cloner. Let's see where this goes. I think she was a cloner. You had her creating multiple copies of Trilby. And when I thought I saw him come back to life, it was just a different clone. That's why he has no memory, right? Congratulations. Now, the more complex question. Why? What will we need clones of this particular individual for? Oh my gosh, Joe. I don't know. Just a sec. You don't know anything about the Defoe Manor incident? That Clanburn Hotel incident? No. Huh. Forget it then. All right. You wanted to know what could jog his memory. Here is my advice. A newborn often reacts positively to an image of its mother. That's all you can give me? That's all I intend to give you. Jerk. I'm not your personal advisor, boy. I love that. Oh my goodness.
Bajuka Joe with the gift sub to Monkey.
Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that. Let me drop you guys some tokens. How have you been, Joe? What you been doing all this time? Anything fun and exciting? Play any new games lately? How have you been, man? And nice catch. Spider, you had me at personal touch. And that's basically the exact same thing that made you gain 50 pounds over quarantine, trying to chip away those pounds. That's a great idea, 99. Yeah, to do something else, even if it's just like sugar-free gum that kind of gives you that sensation of chewing something sweet. Same, Joe. I'm also playing a ton of Elden Ring, and I feel like the game's never going to end. Now, I did kind of spend a lot of time working on co-op with Andy, which makes the game twice as long. But I don't know. I started playing a lot by myself lately, and I swear I just keep opening up new places and bigger places. And it's like, is this game ever going to end? I think I'm doing a lot of, what do you call it? Like optional stuff, though. So the weapon I'm using right now is I always forget the name of it. It's a curved greatsword. You get pretty early on, but it's really nice. And I just got some crazy looking shield that like can blow fire. Although I'm not sure I like it because, nice catch, Phantasma. I'm not sure if I like it because it essentially causes an issue with me not being able to use my special ability with my sword because the shield itself has a special ability. And I can't seem to switch between the two. Oh, nice. Yeah, my weapon's definitely a lot slower than a katana, but I like it so far. Yeah, I think if you had a normal shield that you could put a power on, you can actually purposely put a no power on it so that you can just use your weapon's power. But you can't do that if it's like a special shield that has a power built in. I don't think you could take it away. Okay, I think he's in here, right? Yeah, so let's go talk to him and see if we can remind him about his past, his mom, something like that. Here we go. Do you remember Dr. Hardy? Hardy. That does ring a faint bell. If I had more details. Dr. Samantha Hardy, the scientist? No. Do you have a picture of her? Oh no. We have to go take a picture of the corpse? I have to go. Okay, we need to go get a picture. I don't know if we have a... Well, we have a cell phone. Can we take a picture with our phone of the corpse, maybe? This is gruesome. Okay, where was the body? Yeah, the katanas, I've heard... I think... Isn't like the best weapon in the game one of those katanas, 99? Or, sorry, Joe. I'm not, like, 100%ing the game or anything, but... I could definitely... Oh, Bloodhound Fang. I think that's the sword I'm using. Just came to me. Bloodhound Fang. I just got it to plus 10. And now it requires something very, very powerful. Okay, so I'm going to try to use the phone here. I don't think so. Oh, here we go. I think the ID card she wore on her lap cord bore her picture. If I can just retrieve it. Damn it. It isn't here. Where did it go? Okay, so we have to find her card. It could be in the cabinet. Like a locker, maybe? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I'm going like really heavy plate with that big sword and a shield. Not doing any magic at all, really. However, the armor that I'm using right now, I can't think of the name of it. I look huge. I have like one of those like kind of like classic kind of like Chinese looking kind of long hats, and my character looks like I'm 20 months pregnant. Like this huge armor covering my belly. It's really funny looking. Okay, it's full of medical supplies I have absolutely no idea how to use. I think there was more lockers back here. Or boxes. Those are boxes. Were there lockers anywhere? I doubt that we'd find a key card in here. Let's check the desk. All the drawers are empty, like they've been emptied in a hurry. Anything on the counter? No. What about the bin? I think the bin was empty. Nope, that was used to burn documents. Have you beaten the game yet, Joe? Like, are you doing a part 2 or anything? And 99, just saying, if you upgrade the Uching-tana, the ability makes it pretty worth it. Is that a katana as well, 99? Yeah, I was stuck for a long time with my weapon at plus 6 because I couldn't find a 7 somber stone, level 7. I had an 8 and a 9, so then I finally found the 7 and I was able to upgrade like 3 levels all at once. Oh, I think you're a little bit further than me, Joe. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm in some new underground place right now. There's like bugs everywhere, giant bugs. Okay, now that we know we need a key card, I feel like I have to check all these places. I don't remember seeing much of a river. Well, I might have seen the river after the bugs, if I'm thinking it right, but I just got past the bug area, and now I'm in a place with a bunch of kind of like golden ghost kind of soldiers. Yeah, kind of like an underground ant layer. There's a lot of flying bugs as well. Oh, here's lab coats. There could be a key card in here. Check it out. I haven't seen the Turtle Pope in a long time. I haven't gone back there recently. I'll have to do that though. No. The place right before this, Joe, was like space and star themed. And then I beat some boss and I jumped in like a coffin essentially, and the coffin like went up a waterfall, and then I'm someplace else with a lot of bugs. Okay, here's a cushion, the symbol, a table. I don't see anything that might have a key card. Let's back out of here. Oh, I do remember lighting torches in 2 different places. There was one early on in the game, and then I did one more recently. Those are fun bosses where you fight that big kind of, I don't know what kind of animal that is, an antelope or something. There she is. I don't think she's going to have anything to help me about the card. Oh, here we go. Do you have Dr. Hardy's ID card? I just wanted to remember her in some way. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. Just give me the damn card. Can I borrow it? Sure. Thanks. All that time. I just needed it from her. Yeah, the skeleton deer thing, which I fought twice. Although I'm sure one was much higher level than the other. Such a cool game, though. It's just massive. I don't know when I'm going to finish it. I have been putting a lot of time into it, though, lately. And I'm almost done with Hades, playing it on the Steam Deck as well. I think I went the wrong way. I think if I went the other way, I wouldn't have had to go all that distance. Okay, so let's show him the key card and hope that kind of jogs his memory to help us. There we go. Take a look at this picture. Who is this? Samantha Hardy. Do you know her? Hardy. Maybe there's something about her face. Could I meet her? She's dead. Hardy dead? Oh, Jesus. It wasn't me. It used my hands, but it wasn't me. What? Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Philip. You didn't deserve... Why are you doing this to us? Calm down. You're freaking out. I apologize. Some memories returned with a suddenness that caught me off guard. What is this guy going on about? Nothing that answers why I'm in this facility, however. Listen, I need your help. There's a door that needs 2 people to open it. I think that behind it we can both find the answers we seek. That seems like a good place to start as any. Please lead the way. There we go. Now we're getting some help. I'm back, Janine. Good. Let's, Oh yeah, she doesn't like the guard. Stay away from me. No. What on earth's the matter? Oh, it's him. Oh God, I'm so frightened. Wait a second. Trilby is the one you're so scared of? Of course. Who else would it be, for God's sake? Madame, I don't even know who you are. Why are you so afraid of him? What do you think he'll do to you? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so scared. But I look at him and I feel like I'm going to faint. Interesting. Janine, listen to me. He's not with the Order anymore. He's lost his memories. He won't hurt us. I promise. We need him if we're going to open this door. And once it's open, we'll be able to get into the hub. Yes, the hub. Okay. Let's get these wheels turned. Last time we went in there, somebody got killed. Could you just stand between me and him? Sure. We need him because we can't actually, twist it ourselves. We're injured. Why isn't it working? It worked last time. Maybe the fuse is blown. You've got to go fix it. Please, I have to get in here. Okay. I'll take care of it. Okay, we know where the fuse is, so I guess we're heading there. So early on in Elden Ring, Joe, you have this Beast Champion guy next to a waypoint, and he gives you some quests. And I didn't know that if he gives you a quest, you killed him early, but he drops some godlike armor. Oh, dang. It's called Beast Champion armor. I don't think I found anything quite that good yet. I don't know if mine's better than that. Oh, thank you for the warning, Hasifa. Yeah, I appreciate that. Right, Weepatum? Best excuse ever. And Phantasma, you're getting to the end of KOTOR 2. You got to the big reveal portion and you're still processing it. It's your first time playing as an adult, and seeing it through a different lens is very different. That's so cool that you get a different appreciation of the game than you did when you were younger and played it. How long ago did you play it the first time, Phantasma? Okay, so here's where the fuse box is. Let's try to open this. Now that we have a reason to. We should probably save it before we play with electricity. Just saying. It's a good idea. I wish I could do that in real life. I don't know much about electrics, but one of the fuses definitely looks burnt out to me. Did we take it? No, we just opened it. Okay, so now we need to go find a replacement, yeah? Oh, Never mind, I'll just shove a staple in there and connect the fuses. That's dangerous. That ought to do the trick. All right, let's go see. Oh, I appreciate that, Joe. I missed you too. It's always fun chatting with you. And it came out in 2004, Phantasma, and you played it shortly after, if not that year. And you played it again as a teen, but never the whole way through. And this is the first time you played it since 2007. It's quite a long time. That's quite a long time. That's so cool. So, do you prefer the first game, Phantasma, or do you like the second game more? I think I just go all the way over here. Let's get to the exit. Actually, I think I could have just gone the other direction. I did it again. There we go. What? They already opened it. They didn't wait for me? Where's Janine? She went on ahead. I tried to stop her, but she just ignored me. Come on. Whoa, there's an army of trilbies. What's this? Who are you? We are doormen. Our task is to stand here, always. Did a woman pass through here? Yes. Why didn't you stop her? Our task is only to stand here, not to monitor who goes in or out. What a worthless task. Are these clones? What? Are these clones of me? Yeah, I think so. Am I a clone? Yes. Ah. I did consider it as one of the likelier possibilities. It explains pretty much everything. Shall we continue? Sure. He's taken it pretty well. I'm impressed. Are we going in? I'm scared. You don't know what to expect. I've seen what's in there on the security camera. It's just a bunch of ancient ruins. But I don't know. It's like what Janine talked about, a completely irrational fear. Janine may be in danger. I know. Okay, let's do this. What the hell? What? We're back in the manor? What is going on with the graphics? There's Janine. Mr. DeKalb. Janine? Huh? What's going on? Where am I? Theo? Are we in the hub? I think so. But this isn't the ruin I saw. I know this place. John Defoe. This is where he lives. How do you know? Because this is where I destroyed him. Where I thought I destroyed him. Where I tied his spirit to his bones and set him ablaze. But that was just a movie. No, Look out! Oh crap! There's the tall man. What the hell was that? What's happening to the walls? Oh, and there's the butcher. Can I play? Nope. Oh gosh. Janine, wait. What in the hell? Do you understand, Theodore DeKalb? No. No, I do not understand. I don't understand why I'm being put through this nightmare. I don't understand the things I'm seeing. And I don't understand why you can't give me a simple, straight answer. If straight answers are what you require, then I will accommodate you. The house you saw is called Defoe Manor. It does not, however, physically exist. It is a construct of John Defoe's mind, a manifestation. So why the hell is it here? When John Defoe died, his mind and body went into his house. When Trilby burnt it down 200 years ago, he assumed that both were destroyed. But the infection of Defoe's mind clung to the ruins and to the very land on which it stood, even while his body burned away. The Order of Blessed Agonies built this facility around it. Measures had to be taken, however, to ensure that the infection would not spread. What measures? Let me reiterate what the cultist asked you. Why was Samantha Hardy employed to clone Trilby of all people multiple times? I haven't got a clue. Clues you have had plenty of. Think to Cobb. Why Trilby? I think it's this one because Trilby is important to the Order's prophecies. They've been purposely trailing Trilby and making him a part of this whole thing. That's my guess. And Phantasma. So you like both of them for different reasons. You think that both games bring up a lot of important questions about the Jedi and the perceptions of the world and the Force. The first game really reveals that the Jedi can do very terrible things in the name of justice. And you think the second brings into question their understanding of the Force. That's really cool. Very deep for a game that I don't even know if it's considered canon or not. And you're hopeful that the remake, they update the combat and leveling system. You don't understand the rolling system they use. And the second game is even more defined. It's probably, I think, like classic D&D stuff is my guess. Because, I mean, they had made Baldur's Gate and a few other RPGs like that before. So they probably just kind of kept that combat mechanic where every time you attack, it's not a direct hit. It's like a roll of the dice and you see if you actually hit them or not. And we've been told maybe we're all clones deep inside. Some people think that we're all in a simulation even. And Hasifa, you wonder who in the cult does the clothes for Trilby? And if there's a room just full of older-style clothes and hats, there must be. So they need a tailor or something, right? Keep all these things working. And Phantasma, the first game makes you kind of motion sick, and they fixed that in the second game. Oh, I wonder what it is about that game that makes you sick. So you're not getting your usual amount of dopamine and oxytocin because your cat is laying on your new chair instead of you. No wonder you're feeling bad, 99. Come on, kitty. Share the chair. Come on. And Jada, you lost your voice again at school for another speech? Wait, did you lose it doing the speech, Jada? I sometimes feel that way after a long stream, especially when we go like 5 hours or if I'm doing a lot of funny voices. My voice is just trashed the next day or that night. Oh, dang, Jada, how long was your speech? And canon is what you make of it, in your opinion. People get too upset about it. They just believe what they want. That is true. It's all made up. And now the original owner doesn't even own the rights to Star Wars anymore. So what is canon, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and say because Trilby is important to the Order's prophecies. That's my guess. Prophecy does not shape the future. It merely offers a window into it. There is a more practical reason. Oh, that was not correct. We didn't really know much of anything about John Defoe. I guess towards the end we knew a little bit, but I'm going to say maybe John Defoe is scared of him because of the whole prophecies and everything. It's like he's like the enemy. Let's try that. John Defoe is scared of him. Why do you say that? Back there in the manor. As soon as Trilby was removed, everything started going berserk. Indeed. For a wraith, being crammed back in your rotting bones is a traumatic and painful experience. Then to be shot down and set alight, unable to die, to feel the constant agony of body and mind reduced to ash. Until then, Defoe feared only his father. Afterwards, Trilby was, in his mind, the embodiment of pain. And his mere presence acted as a ward against Defoe. Trilby was, from then on, utterly immune to Defoe's corrosive influence, although he never realized it. And only with a constant presence of Trilby throughout the complex could the evil of Defoe's mind be restrained from within the hub. But the tall, thin man, the one with the coat, he's the head of the Order, right? Correct. Why does he keep killing the Trilbys? That I do not know. But I do know that the more of them that die, the further Defoe bleeds into the surrounding complex. You may not have long. What will happen? Defoe is a creature of monstrous violence. Samantha Hardy's fate, I fear, was only the beginning. Oh God, is Janine all right? Perhaps you should find out. Janine! Gotta go hunt her down now. Not again. Oh, crap. Oh, there he is. Run away! Run away! Janine! Open the door! Oh, man. Janine, please! Please open the door. Janine, for God's sake. Open the damn door. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God. Right at the very end there. I'm sorry, Theo. I know. I'm just so scared. I know. It keeps happening. I don't even remember going into the hub. You blacked out? I was waiting for you outside the door. Then I was nothing. And the next thing I knew, I was in that room in front of you. I'm scared out of my mind because there's something. Something's trying to take me over. Look at me, okay? Nothing's going to take you over. I'm not going to let that happen like we can do anything about that. I can feel it all around me. Watching, whispering in my ear all the time. Janine, just hold me. Aw. There. Oh, we got a smooch. Something tells me not to. I ignore it. Something tells me I'm taking advantage. I ignore it. Giggity goo. Something tells me to stop when it starts to hurt. I ignore it. Evil raging outside our door, we comfort each other. Through love and pain, we bond. By the 6th day, we would both be dead. Whoa! What? That's not good. That's some foreshadowing. We're only on day 4, but day 6, we're both going to die? Nice 99. I did not expect that at all. What is it now? The hell? We're just going right in there? What are you doing? No. Whoa! What are we doing? Oh, it's a dream. Just a dream. A dream. Was a sexy time a dream? Janine? That was wild. Let's save it. I don't know what's going on next. There we go. Oh, 250 words, Jada. That is pretty long, but it goes a lot quicker than you think. If you were to count my words, I bet I say more than 250 words in probably less than 5 minutes. It goes by fast. Although when you're looking at it on paper, it seems like it takes a very long time. That last sentence plus this one are probably 20 words right there. Although I don't have to memorize this. I'm just shooting off the top of my head, which is much more fun and less stressful than like trying to memorize a report or a speech and go through the whole thing. And 99. Now I get you. Yeah, Kitty's just laying on you. Gus does the same thing sometimes in bed, and I have to get him off because he's just so heavy. Jessie, on the other hand, I can hardly feel her when she lays on me, but Gus, he's a big boy. And regarding the motion sickness with KOTOR, it has to do with the character or how the character moves in space, Phantasma. In KOTOR 2, they look like they're walking. In KOTOR 1, they're kind of pushing themselves off the ground. Like, I guess the kinetic motion doesn't match the animation with the floor. I've seen that in a lot of games where it's like they're doing a running animation, but it looks like they're more just kind of floating through the world, a little unnatural. And we need a John stream with a word counter. You know, the closest thing you could do for a word counter, Weebatome, is watch one of my YouTube streams, because I archive them on YouTube, the ones that I have closed captioning on, and just copy all the text and paste it into Word and do a word count or something. I'll let you know. And you recently watched a video on the complete timeline and lore of Danganronpa, and it's complicated. I would love to see that 99, but not until I play some of the other games, for sure. Okay, so we are looking for Janine. Let's check this back room real quick. Our poor character. I can't believe we could even get it on with the shape that we're in. We're pretty beat up still. Although, we say we can't even like turn a knob, but we can have sex. Yeah, I think we have a selective injury. What the hell was that? Oh no, I see what looks like fresh blood right here. She did start it. Maybe she did all the work. I don't know. Where did this come from? Yeah, this blood is new. Canning. Oh, that wasn't a dream? Do we wake up and like do this in our sleep? I literally have no idea how to open it. We did in our sleep. Maybe. It's Canning's blood. I'd know Canning's blood anywhere. I know it is somehow. It's splattered all over the cell. I don't think we have any way to break in there, do we? We don't really have any tools. Well, we just confirmed he's dead. And it has a lot of the anime and manga lore in the video. So does it all combine for like one cohesive story, 99? Oh, I wonder which YouTube stream you were thinking of, Weebatome. It was one of my streams, or this is something different? Oh no. What? Oh my gosh. Let's hide in here. Oh, what's going on in this door? Did I save it recently? Oh, this is not normal. I want to try to save it again. Oh crap. Nope. Let's go through this hole. Go in the hole. I don't care where it goes. There's some kind of barrier blocking the way. Like a force field. But also like something else entirely. Can we go back through this door? See ya. Okay, we can save it. I'm not sure if this is a good spot to save it. I wonder which game you were going to watch, Weebatome. That's a good question. Let's try going this way. I'm going to try to make my way towards... Oh, we can't get this door open. We need help. Yeah, I could never in a million years open it manually, even with both hands. Oh, Nancy Drew. That was a fun one. Yeah, I remember that game actually had some creepy moments, which surprised me. That bird in the beginning scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's see if there's still a trilby over here. So they're different, but they are connected. Oh, wow. So you have to go through a lot of stuff to, I guess, get the entire story 99. Let's see if we can take the hat now. It wouldn't suit me. But what if you could wear the hat and trick the ghost that you're Trilby? Oh, wait, that'd be a bad idea. Because that ghost loves killing Trilby. Okay, back out here. Oh, this door's looking weird. Oh, no! I'm going in here. Bye. I think once you go in a door, then when you leave, it's free. Okay, let's try this door now. Oh my gosh, I don't have time. Come on, come on, come on. Pickaxe! This is cool. We're jumping in between scenes of the other games. When I touch it, pins and needles run up my arm. When I pick it up, it doesn't seem to have any weight at all. I'm scared we're going to have to pickaxe Janine in the face. Should I wait for her to come in here? I don't know if I can take it with me to the other world. This is creepy. Alright, let's go. Janine, there you are, Janine. Oh yeah, we still have it. I may need it. You don't need it to bury in her skull? Okay, go, go, go! Okay, we gotta use the pickaxe to break through something. Can we use it to break through this door? We haven't actually been through this door yet. I don't think so. Okay, so the pickaxe is not for Janine. Oh, can we use the pickaxe to break open this tube right here? Cylinder with this alabaster body? I don't think so. Nope. Worth a try. I don't think we can use it on that big door either, but we could try. Nope. That's a steel door. That's not happening. Okay, please don't pop up right here. All this music. It's intense. Okay, let's go back in here. Maybe now that we have the pickaxe, we're supposed to go through that door. We go in this door? before she pops up. It hurts. Oh. Oh, I think she caught us. She popped up like right on top of me. Did I break the game? I feel like it froze. Nothing's happening. I think I was supposed to get killed, but she like telefragged me. She spawned right inside of me, and she didn't actually get to kill me. Or were we supposed to wake up from a dream and it just didn't happen? I do think I broke it. Control Q. Not taking the usual commands. So you don't actually die in the game, they just drag you back here. But if I don't like have any control though. Am I forgetting a button to use? None of the F buttons do anything. Control Q used to be quit. Did I look outside? Oh no, I lost everything. Let me fix my stream. Unfortunately with this game, once you tab out, it breaks it completely. I think we probably froze it anyway, so it works out that it broke. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but on my screen right now, yeah, I don't think you can. It's like weird green and pink and not the right resolution. Let me go ahead and close that. Okay, I think it's closed. Did you see it? Yeah, every time I switch resolution, that's what happens to the game. So I have to try to set up everything just right and then hope I don't freeze the game because I can't recover if I ever tab out. Oh no, I lost it with this. Okay, got to get my second window just the right size before I launch that game. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Luckily, I did save it in the middle of that section, so we just have to go back and get the pickaxe. And then maybe I need to use it on that gate, possibly? I'm not sure. Okay. Where was the pickaxe? Not that way! Bye-bye, Janine. I think I should have walked the other way. But that's good to know, Hasifa, that you don't actually die. That's kind of nice. Come on. Shuffle faster, please. It wasn't in that room. I think it was this room, actually. No, 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 no. I can't cancel. Oh, I juked her. She didn't even see me because I'd already committed to picking up the item. That was cool. Okay, I got the pickaxe. No, not that way. I'm going to try to go back to that door again. It was on the other side of this loop. I like this music. I'm going to save it again just in case. This is it. What do you mean you're not sure to implement that? Use the door. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try to use the pickaxe on the hole. Hey, the hole seems to recognize the pickaxe. There we go. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, it like scared her away or something. Do you see that? When I use the pickaxe, it opens up the hole temporarily. Then she ran away. Am I supposed to wait for her to get close and then use the pickaxe, maybe? Come on, Janine. Okay, I can't use the door. I might have to leave and come back. I wonder if maybe it can like pull her through or something. Yeah, let's try leaving and coming back. Let her get closer. Right about there. Oh, now she has to check it out. Oh, it's Prince got her. Whoa. No. And there goes Janine. Let this be a lesson to everybody in a horror movie or video game. Don't get lucky. If you have sex, you are doomed. Scream taught us that many years ago. What the hell? Are we in an asylum? This, of course, is our resident celebrity. The Mephistopheles killer? Yes, you'll remember it was all over the news. Last year, the EFS Mephistopheles was relaunched with a skeleton crew of 6. The appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset. Oh, and he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Unfortunately, shortly after the launch, it was discovered that the real Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead. This is the guy from the second game. Pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place. Off-world security was dispatched to intercept the Mephistopheles. Its last recorded communication was a 505 distress call to the EFS Charisma. By the time off-world security arrived, this man had slaughtered the entire crew. Not true. So who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the only son of Dr. Jonathan Somerset. He was a student of psychology at Ganymede University, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. But, oh yeah, SOS, not 505. But, I missed that. It seems becoming a shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold his jealousy. So, why did he kill the crew of the Mephistopheles, or why did he kill the Mephistopheles crew? That's partly why he remains under psychiatric treatment. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with a spree killer. The best theory we have is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity, the sheer bloodthirsty relish with which his crewmates were slaughtered. One man was impaled, another blinded. The first officer had her head twisted right around. Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched randomly together into Frankenstein-like monstrosities. Certainly not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up for a less serious crime. But let's leave him for the moment and move on. We can, and... Wow. Oh, we get to play as the character. So this is Jonathan Somerset from... Or, I already forget his real name. He's pretending to be Jonathan Somerset. He's his son. The main character from, the 7 Days... A skeptic when we were in space. So yeah, we're still in I think probably current times. Let's go ahead and save it again. What can we look at? Door. That's all we got is door. It's pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's even a hatch built in for the moving food and small items into the cell. Yeah, there's the tray right there. I got tired of yelling at the guards pretty fast. It won't reply. You could try to talk. Whoa! Oh, you. I was beginning to think you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encourage you to do what you already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it, but I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know they think I did it. All that senseless murder. I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or your bullshit. Just get me out of here, and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that. But rest assured, I am here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guard's outside, Will. I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Oh, what is this? Something in the dropper? Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. It contains some kind of oddly shaped knife by the feel of it, and it's old enough to be an antique. It's some kind of ancient knife, but with teeth on the end, like a key. Oh, here's a wall right here. I wonder if I have to jam the key into the wall. It's just part of the wall, but it feels different now. When I look at it, my hand starts to tremble. So let's go touch it then. Oh, there's a door. It was fake. Behind the pads, there's a door made out of flesh. Whoa, that's creepy. Okay, let's try using the key. What in the hell is going on in this game? This is wild. I like that they're bringing back these characters, though. That's pretty cool. Hey, they figured out how to make the characters go downstairs. In the previous game, when you started going downstairs that were like at an angle, you know, your character would go straight down and get stuck at the first pixel they walked into, and you'd have to like move over and keep going down. It was a little awkward. It worked, but now he just kind of goes down at an angle automatically. Whoa, God. We're having PTSD flashbacks. There's blood everywhere. Oh God, do we have blood on us? Where did that come from? Part of us seeing that flashback or something? Is this all in our mind? Oh, it cleared up a little bit. That was interesting. Let's say half the blood just went away. Or is this repeating? Is this like a never-ending staircase and I'm supposed to be doing something else? Oh, the wonders of modern technology, Weebito. Yeah, look at that. It keeps like refreshing to clean. I wonder if the game wants me to go up instead. Maybe they're trying to trick me by going down. Oh, is that a glitch, Hasifa? Let me try going back down again. It's like, are they tricking me? Do they want me to go down, but not really? Some very meta stuff that kind of like, oh, you can keep going down forever. It's not going to work. It won't work until you turn around and go back up. I hope it's not like a game-breaking glitch. That happened when we were playing Gabriel Knight, the original game. And there was this one section... Oh, there we go. Oh, we just shanked the butcher. And we got more blood on us. Yeah, there was this one area where we were supposed to wait for like some vehicles to arrive outside. Or do something before that happens. We're killing everybody, but it looks like we're killing the butcher each time. And we keep getting covered in more blood. Maybe it was us the whole time. Are we losing hair too, or is that just my imagination? Looks like we're losing hair. Did you see what he did? He just like threw the mask, shoved his fingers like, you know how like the Three Stooges would poke somebody? Right through his eyeballs. I thought we didn't do it, Weebadome. The game's been lying to me this whole time. Oh, we're turning into the monk, it looks like. Were we the monk the whole time? What is this? Is this another trilby body? Looks like the corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit, tied up with strands of muscle and skin. Go ahead and save it again. The stench is terrible. I don't want to go near him. Can we use the key? No. I can't really interact with any of that stuff. We talked to him. What happened to you, old man? I made a powerful enemy. You're alive? Of course. Chzo will not let me die. Who are you? You ask a complex question. The name by which I know myself is Trilby, but I strongly suspect I am not the original. I am probably a clone, given over to Chzo 25 years ago, or perhaps that is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I cannot simply bear the thought of the real me would ever be imprisoned like this. What is this place? Yeah, seriously, extra sharpened fingernails. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so what is this place? I knew you'd ask that. No one ever knew what this place would ever become, came here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Chzo. Am I saying that right? Chzo? Chzo? How did I get here? The last I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth. In the University of Technology. And I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get here from there to here. Not corporally, anyway. Like with your body. Who's Chzo? A more appropriate question might be, what is Chzo? Or even, where is Chzo? Since it seems he is a place as well as a thing. But to answer you, Chzo is a pain elemental. There was once many of his kind in the universe of magic, small and large harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time, they became more and more reliant on magic, until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. They fought for more power by killing and absorbing each other. Chzo is the very last of his kind. A bloated mountain of gristle whose very essence crackles with residual magic. And now nothing but the most hellish torments will sate his hunger. He's the closest thing to a god of pain. So you're the one who sent the idol into space. That is true. Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so. And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Chzo. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the ministry of that. He was well respected by them, and his request was granted. Whether I am the original or not, I do not possess the memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. And I realized that I had seen you before somewhere. But never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything. Then all you have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It is infused with Chzo's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force. We don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Chzo is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will still save him, wherever his body actually is. I won't kill you. I'm gonna bust you out of here. I like that answer. No. Even if you could, I have no place to go. To the pain elemental, time is non-linear. It sees the past, present, and future all at once. Were I to leave this place, I could end up at any moment. Or every moment. Oh, that's creepy. Or no moment at all. It's the reason why you and I are able to interact like this. Despite, from my perspective, being in the 21st century. And you in the 24th. Now kill me. Both our destinies demand it. And you can just keep saying the same thing. I'm not going to kill you. I'll get you out of here. Let's say, wait here. Don't leave me. I mean, I could use a blade right now. But part of me wants to explore a little bit more. This game has some wild music here. Did we already explore this? I guess I can't go that way. Because there's a pit down here. It's an extremely deep pit, opening out into an abyss of total blackness. Okay, we're not going that way. What about this over here? I can't seem to click on that. I think I just gotta kill him. I don't think I could do anything else. Alright, use blade. I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that. Stab! Oof. Oh, we got his power, his essence. So now what? Trilby is at rest now. And there's the energy right there. It's Trilby's soul. I can feel it crawling around inside me, looking for a way out. Oh, there's a body down here. Was this always here? No, it's like fading in and out. It's another Trilby, but he looks so much younger and healthier. If it weren't for that stab wound, what if we shove a soul on there? Does that help him? Whoa. Oh God, look at that eye. So, you felt that, did you? I think I should get out of here. You think? Run away! Yeah, and when we saw that... Oh, crap. Not that way. I guess we're going into the pit. He's not coming at me, though. What is that thing doing? Yep. I'd say he's dead. Damn it. We're going to catch hell for this, aren't we? Why do you have to cut his own throat? Couldn't he have just hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? It's like he knew we'd have to clean up the mess. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got a hold of the knife. You and I both know if a freak really wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Can you honestly say that? I've got a little brother who just joined the Navy Medical Corps. The same age as that poor doctor on the Mephistopheles was. I can assure you right now that that's not how the Dr. Lasso will see it. Come on then, let's fetch a body bag. Wow, so we didn't go through a door, we just died. Blackness swallows me. The furious roar of Chzo. I am free. Free of that planet. Free of physical form. The ebb and flow of the time flutters against what passes from my body, caressing me like a hoover. When I was a man, I was Destiny's servant. Now there are men and women who must be guided. I gotta read fast. I will be their caretaker. I'm not clicking through these. It's all on autopilot. They move pretty quick. Day 6. Oh no, this is the day they said that me and Janine would both get killed, right? Although, is Janine already gone? I think she might be. Meanwhile, you could not have saved her, Defoe, but there is still enough time to save yourself. What happened to her? Her weakened defenses allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Oh no, I told you never have sex in horror. What's that supposed to mean? Just as the past affects the future, so too does the future affect the past. And your future, Defoe, is a dark one indeed. so dark that it influences travels but backward to your through your lifetime, leaving an eternal blemish on your soul that worsens as your fate draws near. Shut up. Why can't you ever bring me a simple straight answer, right? Why won't you help me get out of here? You will find the way out in the basement of the Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go down into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. These will buy you the time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him, become him, defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. What? Will you at least tell me who you are? One day I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind, while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, Decob, are pawns in a game of too vast and too complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses a board becomes a knight, or king, or at the very least, a prince. Whoa, he's gone. All right, now we got a note. Now, Hasifa, what were you talking about if I remembered? I might have missed that reference. It looks like a page from a file or something. Oh, it's weird. Oh, yeah, that body was the one on the altar, right? I think it was like on an altar, and that's where we ended up just giving up and killing ourselves, which kind of set everything in motion for this game. And Weird Judge, how you doing? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the note. I'll add it to my journal. Freehorn's blade is one of the Order's most sacred relics. It is said to have been used by the 18th century prophet Jack Freehorn himself to deliver the 12 sacrifices that enabled him to write the Book of Chzo. When a person dies, their body, mind, and soul separate and drift apart. An individual killed by Freehorn's blade, however, separates differently. They leave their body behind, while the mind and soul remain together. Oh, I see. Yeah, because we weren't really sure how that exactly happened, because we were like dead. So it turned out that we kind of took a soul from clone, essentially, and gave it back to the living Trilby. That's kind of cool. This results in a non-corporeal spirit of unusual ability, capability of strong manifestations, but they remain forever under the command of the one who wielded the blade. An individual can exploit a loophole in these rules by killing themselves with Freehorn's blade, which would theoretically transform them into an immensely powerful spirit, a magic-infused force of full will, or pure will. None, however, have yet to chance this. I guess there's just still probably nothing to look at, but I feel like we have to check it. And then there's this blood stain on the wall, which I think is Janine. Goodbye, Janine. Yep. I mean, that's what we get. Shouldn't have gotten Nookie. Should have just kept on going. Although she did start it. Oh, and Judge, you woke up from an unpleasant dream, but you have to say lawyers of people that sue you into smithereens. Incredibly friendly into letting me talk and explain my points. Wait, are you talking to lawyers for something right now that are trying to sue you into smithereens? Judge, what's going on? That doesn't sound like a good time. I can say at 40 years of age, I have never had to deal with a lawyer. Whether I'm being sued or I'm suing somebody else, never had to deal with a lawyer. Closest thing to a lawyer I've dealt with was like a realtor and people doing those kind of finances for me, but never had to hire a lawyer. Yes, we become 40 years old back in January. So getting close to 40 and a half, I suppose. Gosh, time flies. Okay, that door is still locked. Let's check this one. I'm not even sure what we're looking for right now. How old did you think we were, Tom? Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good genes. Good genes and hairline. Keep me looking young. I'm guessing we just have to go into that big crazy door, right? I just want to make sure we're not missing anything here. Yeah, so we have to go through the, what do they call it? The hub, I think, Hasifa? It's funny, there's been times we've gone out to a restaurant, my wife and I, and we order some drinks, and they card me, but they don't card her. And she's like, this is bull crap. Because Andy's younger than I am, and I'm the one that gets carded. Before we go into this death room. Oh, the army of trilbies. There was only 2 before. I guess that one didn't come with us. Will you 3 come with me into the hub? If that is what you order. We only do as we are told. How many of you are there? We don't know. When any of us fall, another comes here to take our place. So if you die, I can come back here and there'll be more of you? Until there are no more. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank you for the warning, Hasifa. Oh, there's a note right here. What is that? I'll add it to my journal. And why was that one door, open door closed when you were in that room? Oh, I see, Judge. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't update the graphics on the inside of the room, is my guess. Okay, let's see what this journal entry says. Lich, also Lich, I guess. A kind of undead sorcerer. Okay, I know about that Lich. Granted immortality by removing their soul from their body and placing it in an external object. The Lich's body is indestructible. It can still be stretched, twisted, made to feel pain, but only damage to their soul artifact will cause permanent damage. A Wraith, a servant of a Lich, a dead life form whose soul is placed post-mortem in a small part of the Lich's soul artifact, making them subservient. Wraiths are non-corporeal and, like all ghosts, can exert influence over the environments and objects to which they are tied. It should be noted that the Wraith's influence and manifestations become increasingly wild and uncontrolled if its soul is separated from its mind. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can walk around the house. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. We just lost a trilby. Quick, grab the machete. The machete was the weapon of the first killer. Okay, we got the machete. Let's keep moving. Let's collect as much stuff as we can. Come on, trilbies. Let's go. Check this door right here. Oh, God, that's 2. I remember that picture. That's right, yeah, in the very first game, Judge, we shotgun blasted the ghost, right? The Wraith, I guess. Boom! Oh, God, they're all gone. Can I go in this hole? Or maybe I have to use the knife now. Let's see if he comes for me. The hole seems to recognize it. Interesting, it doesn't actually open up the hole. Okay, I can't go out that way. Am I supposed to go back the way I came? Oh, that was bad. Let's try that again. Good, it didn't freeze that time. So not only do we get killed after reset, I believe all of our trilbies should be back as well. There they are. Will you 3 come with me into the hub? If that is what you order. We only do as we are told. Look, this is going to sound strange. Have we done this before? Not that I recall. But my memories are not what they once were. Forget it. Okay, let's book it. Oh, no, let's get the knife. because I don't have the knife right now. Let's go get the machete, which unfortunately sacrifices one of our guys. But then we can go upstairs with it and see what we need up there. There we go. Oh, maybe we could take it with us. Oh, crap. Bam! Okay, we got something else here. A welding mask. I can't put on the mask. Let's see if we can even get out of here now. Nope. He catches you if you go through too many doors. So, oh, I get it. Because we only have so many get out of jail free cards with them murdering trilbies. We need to refresh trilbies by going out and coming back in. That makes sense. We have too many rooms to go through and not enough trilbies. I'll go ahead and skip the dialogue. That was all repeated. Okay, let's try this way. Snap. Yeah, at first, Hasifa, I was just thinking that meant like, okay, if you die, you'll get more trilbies, right? But no, we can do it mid path, which is pretty sweet. Oh, it just refreshes automatically. Nice. You don't even have to go in and out. There goes one. Oh wait, there was something in there. That's right. I was like, do I need to go in this room? There was the apron. So let's go grab that. That sound effect. Bone crunching. Alright, let's get out of here. I feel like this game has... Oof. Can I go back down and refresh? Or is he going to kill me as soon as I go down? Oh, we made it. Hurry. Yeah, we got more distraction. Yeah, I definitely feel like this game has more music than previous entries. So this is where the apron was. Let's try this door. Wait, what did it say? I missed that. It won't, it hurts. Okay, so there's something else blocking us from going in there, huh? Snap! Oh, there's the apron. I can't do anything directly with that outfit. Only got one trilby left. Snap! Okay, I think we have just enough time to get out of here. Although, with the way the breathing speeds up, I feel like I could get killed at any second. And Jumi, I don't know if you're still there. Have you spent much time messing with the Steam Deck settings? I haven't done a whole lot, except I tried doing some stuff to cap Elden Ring to 30, because it wasn't necessary to make it any higher, honestly. Michael! You made it, Michael! How's it going, dude? We are, I think, nearing the end of this game. We're getting pretty far. Oh, there goes another one. Okay, if we get to the kitchen with a whole outfit, that might be what we need. Snap, that's two. Oh, we put on the costume. Nice. Now we can travel through it, can't we? Father, it hurts. Should have, Father, killed you. Demon, demon, demon child. It hurts. Father, child. I saved him. Father, demon child. I brought him back. No. Child, it hurts. Dedication. Demon. Get a lot of repeats. Demon, demon, demon. The guide. The arrogant man. What now? Your fault. The guide, Janine. It hurts. Father wanted to. The prince. It hurts. Father. What now? Wanted to. Am I supposed to be playing right now? I couldn't tell if it was repeating or not. Defoe. Defoe Manor. Are you the last one? I think so. The others all went into the house. They never came out. Does that mean anything to you? Does that spark any memories? I think the others were killed. When I think about that, images start to flash before my eyes. Defoe Manor being here feels wrong. I think it's supposed to have been destroyed. In what way destroyed? Fire. It's supposed to have been burnt down. Perhaps you should address this inconsistency. Yes. How? I can show you where to get some petrol. I know where we can get some petrol. It's right next to the fuse box. I just have never been able to open it up for anything while I'm playing. Bambi, how's it going? Pick 2 colors. I'm going to go with red and blue. How about that? It won't reply. I can't see anything, especially not through this smoked visor. Oh, I really like Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't think I liked it as much as the first game, but I did really enjoy it. Oh, you can't talk to yourself. Oh. And Michael, a lot is happening in this game right now. So I don't remember how much you remember of the previous stream in this game, but essentially we managed to get to that big hub door we wanted to, and it almost leads to another dimension where we start to travel through rooms that appeared in previous games, and we're being constantly chased by that prince trying to murder us. It's getting wild. And you just picked it up. Game of the Year edition on Steam was hella sale. Nice. I love Steam sales. You can get games so cheap that way. Phantasma, very American of you. Well, the reason why I picked red and blue is because we are preparing for that Spider-Man party for my wife's niece on Saturday. So we have all kinds of like cups and plates and napkins and just all kinds of things. And everything we're getting is all red, blue, and black themed. You know, just Spider-Man colors, essentially. So yeah, we have a lot of red and blue around the house right now. Okay, can I reach out to it? Oh, it's moving. Oh, that's wild. Vosis Dakabi. It's not really happening. We're having all these weird flashbacks of us being the ghost, the killer, everything. And a terraplane? What is that? Table? It looks like a large cuboid object covered by a terrapolin. Or tarpaulin. Tarp? Is that tarp? I don't think it belongs here. A yoink? There's some kind of document lying on it. If only, Michael. If only. Spider-Man is American as well. Yeah, he lives below the poverty line like most Americans and is always being evicted. In New York City, no less. Not even like a fake made-up metropolis or Gotham City. It's actually New York, a real-life city. Okay, what does this note say? Children of the King, rejoice, for the time is finally at hand. Our patience these last few centuries will finally be rewarded. 200 years ago, the body of the bridge keeper was destroyed. 200 years from now, the soul of the bridge keeper will meet the same fate. These are known as bridge events. Their significance was so great that they sent ripples of weakness through the timeline itself, echoing off into both the past and future. On the 28th of July, 2189, the ripples from the past will collide with the ripples from the future, creating an area of extreme weakness between the two realms. If the third bridge event, the destruction of the mind, occurs at this point, the force of the explosion will penetrate that area of weakness and form the bridge between the realms. Over this bridge, the King Chzo will come. He will come to save us and all the men of technology from sin. We must, however, be alive to enjoy this new age of perfect purity, and so it is important that the complex and ophthalmology, all that eye care again, building be evacuated at least 1 week prior to the bridge event. Yeah, I don't think that evacuation actually happened. For another save. And yeah, with the Spider-Man party, I mean, it's just like a whole bunch of fun themed Spider-Man, decorations and stuff. But they're getting a big bounce castle, which, as a fully grown adult, I still love bounce castles. And we're gonna be hosting it at our house. We have enough room in our backyard for that, and I am gonna dress as Spider-Man for part of the party, so that should be a lot of fun. Still have my costume that I streamed the Miles Morales Spider-Man game on PS5 with. I think I have to try to do a backflip in the bounce castle Phantasma. I think I just have to. Can I go this way? What's with this door? I don't think I can actually go that way. I can't interact with this. Am I supposed to put something down? Only if I hurt myself. Don't plan to do that. Unfortunately, we don't have any cameras for our backyard, just like the front yard for, security stuff. I'll have to set one up there. I have not been practicing backflips, so I'm just going to land on my head and hurt myself. Let's mess with this a little bit more. Oh, I don't think I took the tarp off. I just looked at the note. Oh, no. It's a bomb. There's enough nano explosive here to atomize the county. What? Nothing for it. I've got to try and disarm. Wait a second. The bomb's already been defused. The wiring under the control panel has been ruined. As long as it's not damaged, this thing isn't going to explode. That's good. Honestly, I don't think I've ever attempted one before either, Michael. Underwater? Sure. That's safe and easy, but never just try to do a backflip. Knowing me, I'd land on my neck and paralyze myself. It's a time detonator hooked up to a huge pile of super-dense nano-explosive. I read about this stuff, like a nuclear blast without the radiation, and all it needs is a little heat to set it off. Heat, huh? I can't really interact with that anymore. Let me try to leave now. Shit! Oh, whoa! There's a fire out there. Oh no! It said heat can cause the explosion to happen. No! Oh, there's no way you're surviving that if it's like a nuclear blast. Oh my goodness, this is actually happening underground. Even though to us it felt like we were in that house in another dimension. We were still down there the whole time. Goodbye, ophthalmology building. Where are people going to get their glasses now? 6 days later. You're watching UCBC News. Investigation continues into the circumstances that resulted in a nano-explosive detonation in the county of Buckinghamshire 6 days ago. The blast completely demolished the ophthalmology building, which had been purposely evacuated beforehand, and several lead ophthalmologists are being held for questioning. Although the detonation has not yet been found to have caused any loss of life, 2 individuals last seen in the area have been reported missing, or vaporized. And the environmentalists are already calling this the biggest ecological disaster in the entire history of the country. The investigation continues. Whoa, that's a crater! Oh, there's our monk. An avatar of destiny, I cannot judge. I cannot afford to question events, only encourage them to take place as history demands. And yet I wonder why the Order of the Blessed Agonies expected Chzo to enter the universe. After all, a creature so dependent on magic could not possibly survive in a world where there is none. The prophecies were wrong. Freehorn, the Order, and the tall man himself, all deliberately misled by the pain elemental. But why? For what purpose was the bridge really constructed? It was open. Nothing came through from the ethereal realm. So did Chzo's plan simply fail? Or was his intention to not send, but to receive? None of this matters. I led Dakabe to the destiny demanded of him by the timeline. Now I must wait. 2 centuries from now, my younger self will require my guidance. The eternal cycle must be set in motion again. And while I do not judge, and I feel no regret, I might find that I do not relish this task. Oh, here we are writing, kind of like an epilogue maybe? In the 18th century, the prophet Jack Freehorn put the paper of the 3 books of Chzo, the blood of the 12 sacrifices, still fresh on his hands. The Book of the Prince, the Book of Victims, and the Book of the Bridge. This is a central tenet in the faith of the Order of the Blessed Agonies. What is not known, not even by the highest acolytes, and likely not even by the prince himself, is that there was a 4th book. It seemed to contradict the other prophecies, and Freehorn discarded the draft, thinking it a garbled message. This was the book of the new prince. Here is what it said. Of course, they threw it away. On the day of the bridge, the prince returned to the court of the king and bowed low before the presence. And the king was greatly wrathful, and he said to the prince, "Why have you returned, O prince, you who would not betray his king, who would defy his own flesh?" Oh! And with those words, the king threw down the prince and stripped away his vestments, and the prince once again became the arrogant man. Don't piss off the king. And the arrogant man said, "I wanted only to please you, my king. I know you schemed to replace me. If I betrayed you, it was only to remain your prince." And the king replied, "I have not forgotten that you are the arrogant man, and still your arrogance blinds you. Who are you to question my plans, you little man of linear time? Who are you to believe he knows what is best for I who has drunk down the agonies of 1,000,000 men, I who has seen to the edge of the world," or something, I missed the last bit. "You are not my prince, O arrogant man, you never truly of my flesh." Little shadow guy? What was that? 7. And the king took the vestments of the prince and gave him to the man of purity. The man of purity became the new prince. Oh, okay. We saw that figure once before. And the arrogant man wept aloud. "Why have you betrayed me, my king? What have I done that I should earn this wrath?" Came the reply. "Long ago, you were offered the chance to fulfill the role of the bridge. As a being both magic and... you could have proven your commitment to your king. You could have chosen your successor. But in your arrogance, you resisted and created the child to become the bridge in your stead. And after you learned the true purpose of the bridge, you had the audacity to subvert my will. Weakly, you sought to avert your destiny and the destiny of others. But rejoice, arrogant man, for I have provided another opportunity to fight your fate. Simply defeat your successor and return to my side. Fight to the death!" And the new prince faced the arrogant man. Boom! And the new prince threw down the arrogant man. Threw down? Launched him across the room, is what I saw. Oh, we get to save it. Thank goodness. This music's getting wild. Protect him always. So, my king. You know what that all kind of reminds me of? The speech kind of reminds me of the Bible verses that we've been kind of reading about Chzo. The guide. Can't touch him. He might be the first Jedi, Michael. All the Jedi are from some ancient evil, cult race thing. Take his place. We're just going to knock him off. Oh, he's barely hanging on there. Oh, what was that? Is that like a strand of one of our bandages? It's a cool mask. I love the pixel art. And the arrogant man knew the name of the king. Yep, the Book of the New Prince. I was going to say a quote like that sounds exactly like what we were reading before. 6 days a sacrifice. We did it, guys. Oh my goodness, that is the entire end of the Chzo Mythos. Although, Hasifa, there might be some more epilogue stuff afterwards. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not entirely sure. And Weird Judge, you like how putting your finger in that eye made it say protected always? So, Michael, we don't quite have enough time to jump into the Sherlock Holmes games right now. I think we're going to jump into that on Thursday, the next stream. It's a long stream, so we can just dedicate the entire thing to starting a new game. It got wild with the whole cult thing at the end, right? And I'm not even sure if I can make the most sense of it trying to describe kind of what I thought of it. But there was a lot of time jumping and how all the different characters were all part of this plan at some time. Poppy Playtime? I haven't bought the new one yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I think just for a little bit of time, because I don't want to quit quite this early, I think I might show you a little bit of my game in, whatchamacallit, that I'm playing, Elden Ring. You can see a little bit of my Elden Ring game after we wrap this up completely. So Theo underwent the 3 trials, the body, the mind, and the soul, and became the new bridge. So Theo was the guy in the final game that we just played. So then, I guess to fully describe what happened to the other characters, like what exactly happened to Trilby? Has he kind of become part of that bridge or underwent those trials as well as the character in the second game, And essentially, Chzo was making a new prince, and the old one was trying to stop it for all 400 years. And that makes sense why he was always killing Trilby as soon as he got the chance. He was scared, not so much that Trilby was going to kill him, but he was more scared that Trilby was going to help this whole process take place that would create his replacement. He's working on job security. Is really what it was about. The old prince was just trying to get that job security. That's crazy. What a cool game. Thank you so much for requesting those, Hasifa. I love that it was like an older style point and click game, but didn't fall into a lot of those older style problems that you would run into with Sierra games and things, where the game just gets stuck and you can't progress. It had a lot of nice new development niceties that we've run into that help stop that kind of situation. That was cool.